let's go over the very basics of getting started with a running program. So this is if you've never, ever went jogging or running before, this will give you some basic ideas just to get started. So running, jogging, it's one of the most basic forms of exercise. Basically, anyone can do it. If you've got legs, you can go for a walk, you can go for a run. So it's really great for your aerobic and cardio system. To a certain degree, it'll strengthen your legs because you have to propel yourself forwards. And the great thing is, all you really need is a good pair of shoes. Some argue that you might not even need that good pair of shoes, but if you're starting, for sure, look at investing in some of those. So despite all the great benefits, there could be some drawbacks, especially if you do too much too soon. So one of the best things to have is a good pair of shoes. So you're literally setting yourself up for success. So if you're serious about getting started with either walking or running, look at getting a good pair of shoes. Just know that not all of them are created equally. So take a look at the photo here. The wider toe box is what you're looking for. Your foot should be fan shaped, not diamond shaped. So if you cram your toes into a pointed toe shoe, eventually your foot is going to adapt to that, which I'll show you in just a second. So one thing you can also do, it's a fancy thing called video gait analysis, where a physical therapist or trained expert actually takes a video of you running. They'll analyze it in slow motion. They'll see how your ankles work, how the hips and the arms work, and they will break down your form perfectly for you. So another thing to look at are heart rate monitors. They're not essential, but if you're looking at doing heart rate training, this is an essential tool to have. So just a quick look at bunions. There's many reasons for bunions, but one of the most common is ill-fitting shoes. So again, your body is smart. It adapts to the stresses that are placed on it. So why put unnecessary stress on your feet when you don't have to? These are heart rate monitors. There's lots of different kinds that you can wear across your body or on your wrist. It tells you in real time. There's most apps that sync up with these devices that shows you exactly where your heart rate is. So it takes the guesswork out. Then you know how hard you're working or how not hard you're working. But here's the most important thing. Start slowly, especially if you're just starting out in walking or running. So give your body time to adjust to this stress. Doing too much too soon is one of the biggest mistakes people make, and they get too tired, they get injured, and they don't want to do it anymore. So literally walk before you run. So walking, super underrated. Everyone can do it. I think everyone should do it, but most people don't like to because they think it's too, quote, easy. When people want to do cardio or aerobic exercise, they want to be pouring sweat. They want to be exhausted. This doesn't have to be the case. Just start out regularly a couple times a week, and once that gets comfortable, then start thinking about jogging. So jogging is a controlled run. So it's not running as fast as you can. So when you're starting, you don't have to run continuously. Just start with intervals, walk a minute, jog a minute, walk a minute, jog a minute. You can change those times however you want, but use that idea. And because it's slower, learn to relax your body. Most people that aren't used to running tense up unnecessary muscles like their hands, their shoulders, and their core. To a certain degree, these are necessary, but to be more efficient with your running, you'll need to learn how to relax all these things. So just start with a couple times per week, once, maybe even twice, just to get used to it. And of course, once jogging is easier, then you can start to worry about picking up the pace. You can continue with speed intervals. You can run a mile as fast as you can, let's say or your 5K. Let's say you really want to step it up to the next level and do your first 5K. You can run at a 7-minute mile pace the whole time. That would be a continuous run. So there's various other ways, but again, just start slow once you start to do it. So to kind of wrap it up, key points: good shoes for walking or running can help tremendously. And most importantly, start slow. Be progressive about this. Be patient. Maybe speed things up every month or so. Give yourself about 4 weeks to adapt to the running or the walking. And I know it's a workout, but still try to have fun. Remind yourself why you started this process in the first place. It could be for health reasons. It could be to look better. There's a million different reasons why. But if this reason is important to you, you'll find a way to do it. And if it's not, you'll find an excuse. So stay connected. Here's all my information. You can connect to me on all social medias. So if you have questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out. But otherwise, we'll see you in the next fitness video.